This is the Cholo News Report for Sunday 16 December 2018. Australia formally recognizes West Jerusalem as the capital of Israel but will not move its embassy from Tel Aviv until a peace settlement is reached with the Palestinians. Prime Minister Scott Morrison said his nation would also recognize a future state of Palestine with East Jerusalem as its capital, but only after a deal has been reached on a two-state solution. Representatives from 196 nations agree on a rulebook to implement the Paris Agreement against global warming. After he struck the gavel to signal agreement had been reached, ministers joined him on the stage, hugging and laughing in signs of relief after the marathon talks. Some countries and green groups criticized the outcome for failing to urge increased ambitions on emissions cuts sufficiently to curb rising temperatures. The K2S agreement aims to deliver the Paris goals of limiting global temperature rises to well below 2°C. Putting together the Paris Agreement work program is a big responsibility, said the chairman of the talks, known as COP24, Michael Kurtika. 5 things you can do to help stop rising global temperature as the common rulebook envisages flexibility for poorer nations. Mahinda Rajapaksa resigns as Prime Minister, effectively ending the constitutional crisis. He said this would end the political deadlock, remarking that the country and its economy had suffered huge damage since the crisis began 50 days ago. On Thursday, the Supreme Court said Mr. Sirisena had acted illegally in November by dissolving Parliament and calling snap polls with nearly 2 years to go until elections were due. The crisis, which has provoked brawls in Parliament and sparked large protests, has been closely watched by regional power India, as well as the United States, China and the European Union. President of Ukraine Petro Poroshenko declares the establishment of the Ukrainian Orthodox Church, a new branch of Eastern Orthodox Christianity, separate from the Russian Orthodox Church, after Ukrainian clergy elected Metropolitan Epiphanius I as the head of the new church. Despite Russia banning priests from the branch of the church loyal to Moscow from the event, 2 of its bishops were seen arriving for the council in Kiev. Epiphany is now expected to travel to Istanbul on 6 January to receive a special decree, a tomos, granting independence to the new church from the Ecumenical Patriarchate of Constantinople. Metropolitan Epiphany of Pereyaslav and Bielotserkovsk, who had earlier served as a bishop of the uncanonical Kiev Patriarchate, was elected head of the new church. In April 2018, Poroshenko wrote a personal letter to Ecumenical Patriarch Bartholomew of Constantinople asking for autocephaly for the Ukrainian Church. U.S. President Donald Trump tweets that Secretary of the Interior Ryan Zink will quit his post at the end of the year.